Hey guys, I'm Paco the Realtor. 16 years of experience, helped over 200 families buy and sell the American dream. I'm a local expert, I'm a professional, and I take care of my clients. I pride myself in educating my clients, and I'm also really sarcastic and a storyteller. So why don't you guys get to know me?
What's up, guys? Again, this is Taco Tuesday with Paco the Realtor, broker owner of RX Real Estate, local expert storyteller. I tried to do this little video a few minutes ago, and unfortunately, it gave me a little problem. So here I am again. Anyways, today I wanted to talk to January 2020 on Taco Tuesday about the why. And the reason I am talking about the why today is because as a real estate coach and as an entrepreneur, I've started maybe as I get older too, I'm starting to realize that certain people are motivated, other people are not. Certain people get out of bed and just do it, and other people overthink it, analyze it, are scared of it, whatever you want to say, right? So what is the difference between one individual and the other, and why is one able to do it and the other one is not? I think the key to it is called self-awareness. My experience has taught me that if you're self-aware to understand that and know yourself, be thyself, know thyself, that it's the start, it's where everything starts. The problem is most of us don't even ask, what gets you out of bed? My job, family. I think the why evolves automatically when we're young. We have these hefty goals, and the why might be money, fame, whatever. And then as you get older, you get married, then your why becomes maybe more of a family and relaxation. And then maybe as you get older, it becomes more, wisdom and knowledge and growth. So your why can evolve. The challenge is knowing what that looks like, how that looks like, but more importantly, just asking it. And I would argue that most people don't even ask it, because I myself did not ask it a few years ago, 4 years ago now, 5 years ago. Never even thought of it. When somebody asks me, why do you do what you do? I just do. What motivates you and drives you? I don't know. I just get up and go. And I had to become self-aware. I had to look in the mirror, look inward, which obviously sometimes is the hardest things for us to do. And so the why is, I think, important for us in general to grow as people, regardless of where we're at. It has nothing to do with real estate, in general in life. What is it that gets you out of bed? And it's okay if you don't know. It took me a year to figure it out. I went from being the guy who was really nice, laid back, never had an opinion, never said anything, didn't want to rock the boat, aggressive personalities really intimidated me, to the guy that I don't care now, and not in a bad way. I came to realize that my why is very simple. My why is I get energized from people, from making other people smile and laugh. And my job is how I accomplish that, because I get to meet a lot of people. Now that might evolve again as I get older, right? But I figured out that happiness, why, was when I didn't give a damn what anybody else said. And so I didn't give a care about anybody else's opinion, as hard as that is to say, because that wasn't always me. So what is your why? What is it that gets you out of bed when you don't want to? If you don't know, that's fine, but you got to start asking. It's unacceptable that you don't know, but you don't search. It's unacceptable that you don't know and you don't do anything about it. It's unacceptable that another year, 2, 3 years goes and you just kind of go through the motion. And I would argue that a lot of us go through the motion. And that's unacceptable. We live one life. So what is that? What is that why? What is it that gets you out of bed? What is it? It's unique to everybody. So don't try to copy somebody else. Don't try to say, well, and don't tell me it's fame, fortune, and, money, and I want to marry a model and all that. I mean, that could be part of it, but at the end of it, if money was the ultimate why, then all the rich people would be the happiest. And I would argue that's not the case. I mean, I would actually argue that wealthy people have other problems. So it's not that. It could be, we have kids, we have family. Well, you could say, well, I don't have time for a why. I got to go to work and provide. Well, guess what? That's fine too. But that doesn't stop us. Having a job does not stop us from having a why. It just puts it in the back burner. If you got to work 10, 12 hours a day to provide, do it. You got to do it. But that doesn't mean you have to stop asking what your why is, because the why is what motivates you, gets you alive. It's what pushes that button that says, I want to go do something. Not, I'm going to come home at 3 o'clock, get in front of the TV, and just watch. I have no idea why my dog is running around like it's on crack or something. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy that, or the individual that knows it. And having a job, a career, a family, debts, a mortgage is absolutely 100% not a reason not to have it. As a matter of fact, I would argue it's even more important to have it for the following reason. The why is what motivates us to do what we need to do when we don't want to do it. And if we are only going through the motions to survive, I hate to tell you, but we were put on this earth to do a little more. So ask yourself, what's your why? I'd like to know. Maybe you could post it in the comments below. What is your why? And if you don't know, perfectly fine. But why don't you start asking? Don't put it off another year. Don't just go through the motions another year. Don't just pay the bills and just go through it and just survive. And I'm always tired. What's your why? Kind of important. What's your why? All right, guys? I'd like to know. As always, this is Paco the Realtor, Taco Tuesday. And I hope everybody's having a good evening. And I will see you hopefully in a few days. God bless, guys.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Hope you love the content. Subscribe below or follow me on social media. Just type Paco the Realtor.